Chima, can you unmute your microphone?
Okay. What's it coming? Okay. Yeah. Caro, everybody. This is an interesting topic that I've been opportunity in Molila because oh my God, JAPA topic it so many people are in bondage. They are in bondage of sending money home. Like they cannot say no. There are a lot of people we know. People, if you're in the diaspora, and I'm going to be speaking specifically to people in the diaspora. You do 2 jobs, you do 3 jobs, but then you are in bondage of family members that want you to keep sending money. I think we all need to kind of stop and think. So, if you are coming, a lot of us are not, we're not born here, right? We're not born in wherever country you are. You migrated from Nigeria and all that. And so, you migrating, life is by anything own. So, you're coming to a country where you were probably not educated there. You're bringing your degree. So if you're somebody like me, I started from scratch, even though I have a degree back home, so that you can match up with the level of competition in our labor market, wherever you are. So now you are saving early because you are saving late, not early. Because if you buy a structure won't be at 25, with college, and at 25, you are now start in the labor market. You're starting your first job, and you're saving. And what we say, the industrial Kenny is that a benchmark is that if you are 25 and you're starting a new job, you should be saving 10 to 13%. And I'm going to just put it out there as a disclaimer. There is no advice. I'm a financial advisor, and this is what I do for a living. I educate people. But please, I'm talking to our people because I focus on our people from Africa, people from Asia, low to middle income people that are just trying to make ends meet. And but they are just shipping that money home, or they are building at home, and there is no savings at all here. Because if you think about it, you need to retire at some point. And to retire, a lot of people say they want to go back to Nigeria to retire, but they are not. It's not being realistic, because you've left there maybe for 20-30 years, and at the end of the day you go back, and the way of life there just doesn't match you. So now you're back, you come back here, but then what do you fall on when you come back here? So if you are starting very late to save, you should be saving maybe 20 to 30%, depends on your situation. But we know that our people don't save for retirement. You don't put money. Number one, you first need emergency fund, right? How do you even have something? Let's say the paycheck stopped today, bam. We know that life happened, right? Life man share senior. You think your job is secured, you are in that government. Even federal governments in the US, they got a life threw a curveball at them this year, right? A lot of people were laid off when Trump came into power. So even that federal government job that is so much secured, or state job so much secured, it's not so much secured. So you have to plan for your future. And planning for your future is having that your emergency fund. That is your number one priority. Before anybody, before any family outside of the country comes in, your emergency fund is the priority. And that is 3 months to 6 months of your monthly expense. So if you are paying mortgage, or you're paying whatever you're paying, and you maybe monthly expense don't any accounting is 5,000 you should have ×3 or ×6 that a mini high yield savings account. Because when life happen and they say, okay, we are no longer interested in you working for us, you still have to pay those bills. We all know that America, UK, wherever diaspora you have, your bills doesn't stop. It could really, that must continue. You must continuously pay your bills. So you need to save that for rainy day. Kawa lossy retirement. And then you don't have retirement. Then 60 come. We know Social Security. If you're in the US, your Social Security is supposed to be just a bit. It's not going to replace your pre-retirement living expense. Laje is just a little penny bit. You're supposed to have your 401 and external savings to substitute, so that you can maintain the lifestyle to maintain before retirement. And so a lot of us that we're migrating to this country, we've not started, we're saving late, and we're not even saving at all. we're just, shipping that money home to help our families. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't help. This is our culture. This is who we are. Because a lot of us were supported by families. We, a lot of people know that would joy me. Yeah, láti fi sponsor wa. It's who we are as a person. We have compassion. We are not like Anwakata, right? But what I'm saying is that we should have boundaries, like I said initially when I came on. We have boundaries. We have buckets that we're going to divide our money in. This is for my emergency fund. Over emergency fund, at least go buy the $200 or 100 or 50. Lo le ma send it. Lo le ma put into that account every month. Pe okay o. Tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ bóyá roof mi já ni o mi ò ní lọ máa tọ́ mi ò ní máa lọ máa tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ èèyàn. You put that in there. You want to support your family. Yes, it's good to support. Whether it's $200 you want to assign to supporting your family. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ kọjá 200 yẹn o. This is where financial planning is critical. And people always have that mindset that financial planners or financial planning is only for the rich. It's not. It's just a myth. It's a myth that we need to get out of our head. Boya on hand in 2,000 a month, abo on hand in 1,500 a month, abi on share $12 an hour. You can have a financial advisor, or you can get somebody. There are a lot of financial advisors that will be willing to work with low to middle income to find any advice it will need, whether it's in tax, whether it's in saving or credit card. Credit card is another problem because people are paying minimum credit card and they end up buying just $6,000 and they pay that for 10, 20 years with minimum. They're only paying minimum because the bank says so, and they feel like, okay, minimum, mama, we're okay with minimum. But then that is money that could work for you that you are giving away. And so we all need advice. To wrap it up, as a Nigerian, wherever you're from in Africa, prioritize yourself. Create a boundary. Create that. If you want to be helping your family, it's completely fine. Assign an amount to helping family. And when you exhaust the entire of that amount, do not dip into your savings account. Your work on because if something happens to you, you're not going to see people that are going to help you. Your bills is not going to stop. Your mortgage, you might lose your home if you have a mortgage. You might lose your car that you rely on to go from one point A to point B, and nobody will be able. This is why it is important that you prioritize yourself as well as simultaneously helping people. But do not let it affect you. Your mental health, your financial stability is crucial, and you should prioritize you. And if anybody is giving you problem, block them. I don't know how many people I have blocked this year. If anybody is disturbing you too much, find a way to block them, or get yourself somebody that can hold you accountable, somebody that will be checking up on you. And I'm talking about an advisor, the advisor that would be checking on your expenses, will make sure that your budget is in line, that you are complying by your budget, and that you are doing everything you're supposed to do to achieve your financial goal, because your goals are important and your retirement goals is number one priority. Because there will be a time your body will break down and you will need to just sit back and let all that you have done, all that you have saved, work for you and enjoy your life, whether it's traveling or doing whatever it is you want to do. But you should start thinking about your retirement the moment you step into this country, and don't let anybody disturb your mental health or your peace of mind. That is critical.
Real quick, ma. Ketolo, mo be question kan lọ́wọ́ dynamic, and I would like to ask you again. There are some people who their mind is so soft, they have very big heart that whenever they call them, either Naira account or US account or United Kingdom account, whatever, they still give. What is that the meaning of that money boundary? How do they go about that? But I know a lot of people on this platform that can send it from. What do you advise? What's your advice on that part?
Budget is your friend. A financial advisor is your friend if you can afford it. There are a lot of financial advisors that are not expensive. They are just doing it to assist. They are non-profit that you can get help with. If you are the type that you can't say no, that is it's your nature. but that's not dependent, that's not reliable. Your nature is going to end up bankrupting you. You need to think about, okay, if you can't say no and you cannot comply by a budget, you can't set up a budget for yourself. We have different buckets. You can divide your money, anything you are earning every month, or divide it, put one here and don't touch it. But if you are that type that you cannot comply by your budget, get somebody that can hold you accountable. If somebody asks you for something, go to that person. A trusted person. It doesn't even have to be a financial. It could be your husband. It could be your wife. It could be somebody they will say, okay, don't do it. And you're best sorrow. Okay, this thing you don't do because let me use example of New Year resolution, right? At January by everybody have a New Year this year I'm going to drop weight, this year I'm going to save more and all that. Come to February, March, right? But then we're saying if you have somebody in your life that is stronger in kind of in character or in attitude, somebody that is a go-getter, that will not shake when they make that kind of commitment, you want to make that person your friend, because those are the people that will hold your back. Those are the people that will remind you when you've forgotten the promise you made at the beginning of the year. Maybe it's, I want my savings to be as stable as possible. So make those people your friend, not the ones that want to collect, because those that want to collect will make you bankrupt. They will drain you. They are like vampires. You don't want people like that around you. Those are part of the money boundary that we have to set up. If you cannot say no, get somebody that can be strong for you, somebody that you can always consult, somebody that that will be your cheerleader and you can go to. But if you are that person, you don't have that kind of person, and you can utilize a lot of resources. There are tools, right? The budgeting tools, and I'm not talking about the ones that can be crazy. You can also utilize budgeting tools where you assign, amounts that you want to spend. Some people don't use credit card for their grocery; they use prepaid card. You don't go and touch it. It might help, and when you're put stuff on our credit card, it's almost like automatic payments, right? But when you are using prepaid, send this our family, you can put it in your prepaid, and when that prepaid hits zero, you just make that conscious effort not to dip hand in any other thing. So
right, thank you so much, Mr. Tima. That's a wonderful one. Only let those that need pick tèmi, màá lọ scroll, màá lọ gé ibẹ̀, màá play ẹnu ilé, wọ́n fẹ́ yà mí ń wéèrè, màá tún play, orí mi á tún pé padà, màá tún dá padà fáwọn náà pé wá ṣíngbín kò sí. Ó dàbí yẹ̀yẹ́, ó dàbí kíní, but it's true. A lot of us, we don't have savings, we don't even have shish. Bá ṣe ń pa, bá ṣe ń jù sí wọn. God bless you, ma.
I love what you're saying.